Hello, good evening guys. So this is the first time that me and Kate are going live as a joint live in this group. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna work and there is no Facebook glitches as I know it can be. Let me, let's see if I can invite her. Okay, if you are on already, then drop a comment so I can see you to invite you. Add viewers to be in your broadcast. Okay, she's not here yet, I don't think. Hey. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments at the moment. Can someone say something? Unless you are saying something and it might not be. It might just be the fact that I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm going to swap over to my Wi-Fi. Let me see. We are seeing you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gemma. I've just got your private message. Yay! Gemma, can you message me? Is people commenting and I'm just not seeing it? I'm going to swap over to my Wi-Fi, so if it just pauses for a second, it's just a transition. I haven't got anything. Let's see if my Wi-Fi makes a difference. Can you guys see me? Everyone is... I'm gutted that I can't... let me get the husband involved. Matthew? Is my laptop in there? Over there? It is, I can see it from here. It is, I need it. I can't see anyone's comments. Oh, I can see. Hi Lisa, hi Tella. I can see comments. Alright, Kate. Oh my god, Kate, why can I not invite you? You are literally, Kate, you are literally, there's only 2 people I can't invite to jump on this live with me. Muchas gracias. And you're one of them, Kate. What's going on? I could literally invite nearly most people. How do we do this? Is it worth us jumping on a Zoom? So... This is crazy. Of everyone, we have 25 people watching, and out of 25 people, 2 can't be added, and they're both called Kate or Katie. Facebook blocks me regularly. Shall we, guys? Are you free to if I set up a Zoom now? Are you guys free for a Zoom? With Zoom? Kate, can you request to join my live? That's a really good question. This is the thing, Lisa, you've got like a little camera on your profile picture and Kate doesn't. So it's not letting me. Shall we do, guys, give me like a little bit of a thumbs while give me a thumbs up if you are free to jump on a Zoom. Shall we jump on a Zoom? Oh my goodness me. My little bar at the bottom's gone really tiny. Zoom. Sent you a request. Approve. Add. Couldn't add guest. This person was unable to join because of technical issues. It's always the way. Okay, I'm going to set up a Zoom, guys. stay on here, keep me company while I set up the Zoom. I have to now log in. I think Zoom might be better anyway, because then we can all chit chat to each other. What do you guys think? Signing in. Zoom's fine. Good old Facebook. Debbie, I would love to be an affiliate. Who invited you into this group, Debbie? We can get that sorted for you. No problem at all. Nicole's got her jammies on. So have I. It's all good. It's all good. We can be in our jammies together. Right. Oh my gosh. Zoom wants to offer me all kinds of packages. Get this offer now. No. I want to schedule a meeting, please. Right. Herbs on the Hill. Affiliates. The range's gone. Right. And password 111 and save. Right, it doesn't matter what the time says. I didn't even look at the time. All that matters is that if you click on the link, it will work. So whilst we're on this live right now, I'm going to jump on the live via my laptop and post the link to the Zoom in the comments here, and I will post the link to the Zoom in the group as well. And I'm seeing people are saying don't panic. What's the panicking about? Don't panic. I've lost it. Something will work out. Divine intervention that will do its work. I truly, truly, truly believe that, Eleanor. Okay, so let's do this. Let's all go over to a Zoom. Okay, so I can now see me talking to you. Right. There we go. I have posted the link to the Zoom in the comments of this live. There it is. And I'm going to post it on the wall in the group as well. Hey everyone. Zoom link to our call. Jump on. Will be amazing to share herbs on the Hill story with you all. Right, posty post. Right, are you guys already on the Zoom? Okay, see you on the Zoom. See you on the Zoom, herbies. Right, let me start the meeting then. Start meeting. Allow. Okay. Go. Okay, my computer's being a bit slow. Oh, some of you are already here. You beat me to it. Okay, cool. So we have Catherine, Amy, Gemma, Lisa, Kirsty. How are you guys doing? Right, if you are on this live, you want to get on the Zoom. The Zoom link is in this group now. We'll try and jump on. It doesn't always work on my phone. If you want, I can even, I don't know how it would work, but I can even keep this rolling if anyone can't get on the Zoom. And then we'll have best of both worlds, I think. Sounds good? Sounds good? Kate, can you get on Zoom? Where are you? We've got Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Catherine. Lauren. How you doing? Who else is on here? Jasmine. Hi. Oh, Eleanor. Look at your logo. I love it. Here she is. Star of the show. Kate has arrived. And who else have we got? Hayley, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Jackie, you recently just asked if you can become an affiliate. Kate, you need to join by audio because I can't hear you. Feel free to unmute yourself. Okay, so there's only 7 people left on the live. Is there anyone on the live right now who cannot get on the Zoom? Can you drop it in the comments? Because if we could all get on the Zoom, that would be even cooler. Because we had 25 people on the live at one point. So we got 14 people on the Zoom. Just trying to log on. Okay, cool. I'll see you there in a minute, Laura. I am so excited. Katie's iPad has arrived. Who else is left on here? We'll try and jump on, doesn't always work. Hayley, are you on here? Have you got on? Yes, I can see you. Cool. Tenna, have you managed to get on? Right, okay. Well, let's get this show on the road, I think. Kate, are you there? Oh, do you know what would have been a really good idea is if I turned the volume on my laptop. There's me going, oh, Kate, your mic's off. My volume was off. Right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Can everyone hear everyone okay?
Hello.
Okay, cool. I am super, super, super excited. Jeanette, I've just seen you've just joined the live. If you can jump on the Zoom, I've put the Zoom link in the group because we're all on Zoom. I can hear you and see you, Tenna. Okay, cool. Right. So, I'm really, really excited that you guys are on this Zoom, and thank you so much, and live. And thank you so much for joining us. Tonight's live/Zoom is really a chance for you to get to know us as individuals, as a duo, Herbs on the Hill, the history of it. I think it's really cool for you to find out just a bit about it. So with all that said, I'm going to pass you over to Kate because she's the one with the story of Herbs on the Hill. I'm as new as you guys. So yeah, I'm going to pass over to you, Kate. Kate, tell us a little bit about all of it. You know, how it started, what inspired you to start it, where it was, and where it is, and where it's going.
It started about 26 years ago, and this whole thing with herbs and plants had been something I've been doing since I was a child. So when my friends fell over, I'd be going getting petals and leaves and goodness knows what, and putting it on their knees and trying to heal them, basically. Then, but I've always been that way. And then when I got to being about sort of a teenager, I realised I had a kind of a freaky ability with it, and it scared me. So I pushed it down, and I think I was about 20 when suddenly I knew I couldn't push it down anymore. I knew it was me, and I think I'd been in lots of small towns, and I don't know, the word like witch and stuff would come up, and I thought, I'm not a witch. So yeah, so I kind of thought it might be a bad thing to have this ability, but it's not at all. And actually, there's a long line of us in my family. Though I didn't really know too much about it at the time. I didn't know there was quite a few chemists and herbalists in the family when I was growing up. I knew some stories about these guys, and they were my ancestors, and they were sent to the Americas by Mad King George in like 200 odd years ago as plant finders and herbalists. And we've got the diaries, and I'd read the diaries, and they're amazing stories about being almost scalped by Native American Indians and all sorts of things. And there's lots of amazing plants in this country today because of them. So I knew about them, but I also didn't know that I had a cousin who's written the best-selling herbal reference book in the UK. And this is an amazing book. But yeah, there's a long line of people like us in the family that I wasn't so aware of when I was younger. So anyway, when was it? About 26 years ago, I was really broke, and I hadn't got a job. I mean, it was just horrible, really, really poor. And my mum let me, I wanted to make stuff. And my friend, because my friend's been saying, you should sell this. People would like your soaps. They wouldn't sell it, okay. So I borrowed £400 from my mum and bought all the ingredients, made stuff on the cooker and in the garden shed for the incenses and soaps in the kitchen. And the spare room, which could literally only fit a single bed in, I put a countertop on the bed. I was making stuff in there, and I went out to Corn Street Market in Bristol and did my first stall with this kind of product. And I made 460 on the first day, and I was able to pay my mum back. I had £60 in my pocket, and I thought, wow. And I had a whole lot of stock, and that's where it began. And back then, websites were very new, and a good friend of mine made a one-page website for me. And from that, I think it made us look maybe bigger than we were at that point. And on my price list, I had the little website on there, and all the places I did the market stalls, so Bath, Bristol, Cardiff, etc., etc. And again, it made us look bigger, I think, than we really were. So we ended up growing at quite a pace. And at one point we had 15 shops. And we were the first in London doing like the big slabs of soap and things like that. And yeah, no, it was quite a journey, a really fast journey. I was very young. And lots of troubles along the way, including getting ripped off by an accountant and all sorts of stuff. I nearly lost everything when that happened. We'd been growing really, really quick, and people branding me like the next big thing, and products were the next big thing. And then my confidence took a hell of a knock when this woman I trusted, who said I was the daughter she never had, etc., became my accountant, and turned out not to be an accountant, and she stole a lot of money. And I nearly lost everything, and the bank stepped in and said, "You're amazing business, we'll help you." So they helped me carry on, gave me loans and overdrafts, etc. And but I couldn't keep up with all the payments. It was really difficult. And sorry, my cat's scratching his feet on the metal shelves. And he's going to make an appearance. He's going to leap on me, so prepare for incoming cat. Yeah, so we had a bit of a bumpy ride, and I nearly lost everything. And my grandpa helped me, and he cashed in one of his pension bits to bail me out. And so I managed to keep going. But from that point, I've never borrowed any more money. I refuse. So we do everything on what we've got. There's no big corporate foundation behind us or anything. We've been growing really fast. First with the shops, and then I was fascinated by Unique, by their technique of selling. And so I joined it purely to learn how to do it. And after a few months, I felt confident enough, and I tried it one time on our products. I just picked up a random headache balm and did a promotion one time, and it went viral. And since then, everything's gone crazy. I don't know if I'm rambling too much.
No, hold on. No, you're not rambling at all. I don't know about you girls, but it's just, I could just get lost in your story. Like, do you know what's really nice is I've worked with big, massive corporations, multi-million dollars, like $1 billion corporations. And there isn't, and you know, like me and you spoke, that there is companies out there who's offered me whatever I wanted to join, and there is just not, I'm just not for it. And then after chatting with you and hearing your story and trying the products and looking at your website, and I just felt like this is exactly where I'm meant to be, like right here. And I just feel, and ever since we had that first conversation, like we speak every night now, don't we, about all kinds of things, and it's just been really amazing. And it makes me laugh because for someone who's achieved so much, I personally think that you still don't yet realise just how powerful this crew right here is about to be. Like, it really, this is the beginning of something so big and so special. And I can honestly say, it's so nice to be able to do it for someone nice. Like, it's just, do you know what? Good things happen to good people. And I just think that's what this business is all about. And it's like all round, that statement applies all round, as in it happens to you guys, it happens to UK, it happens to anyone who uses these products that needs help with healing, or, you know, just needs a bit of ease with pain, or whatever it may be. It's just, if you've come here and you're gonna feel good. Like, and the cherry on the cake is, I truly believe, I've seen how this goes, I've seen how it works, done it before multiple times. I know the patterns. It's gonna blow up really big. I know that I do know. It's gonna blow up really big, and it's gonna blow up really, really fast. And what I love about it, and obviously, you know, Kate has been really honest with me from the very beginning, and we both tried to be honest with you guys in the fact that this is brand new. Like, we're new with you doing this, like setting up the whole affiliate program, and things might adapt, change, whatever needs to be done for the sake of growing the business in the right direction of where it needs to be, to protect everything, to protect the business, to protect the growth, and to protect an income for you guys. But right now, as we speak, we're in a moment where you can join for free. You don't have to hit any ranks to unlock the income from each level, which, I don't know about you guys, it feels like an absolute breath of fresh air to do that.
When I was unique, it was only brief, and admittedly I was only there to try and learn how to do this. I knew it was the way for us, but I didn't quite know how we were going to get there. But one of the things I didn't like is these targets, these additional pressures, the people above you, the pressure that you can receive. And even if you're doing your best, I don't know. I just feel that people can make it their own. I think they can do that without people breathing down their neck or telling them they have to jump through this hoop, on that hoop, whatever. And I've always felt very strongly about things like that. Even in the business now, we don't really have a proper hierarchy. We have a new operations manager, and she was fairly stunned about how we've grown to the size we have without any borrowing, without any major, I'm the boss of you kind of thing going down the line. We're very much, I've always believed that everybody brings something special, and there are certain things that we have to do a certain way. So it doesn't mean that anybody does stuff wrong, but there are certain protocols we have to follow just to make sure we have consistency with, production, for example, has to be done the same way. But I believe everyone brings some magic to what we do. And I feel that actually, given the chance, people will always make something really special out of it if they're not cramped, if they're allowed to make it their own. And so that's what I'm really hoping everyone does. That's why I'm not saying you can't sell other people's things. If you really, 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 I keep seeing these things on Instagram. They're like these gorgeous, like rainbow crystal mobile things, and they're twinkling away with flowers all around them. Why would you want to sell them? Do you know what I mean? I think if people would like to put my stuff with other stuff that they sell, they'll make their own magic with it. They'll make their own something special. And I think that's where it's going to be really, really interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And it's crazy because, I mean, there's quite a few of you on here that probably knows my history in the network marketing world. And I personally, I mean, for those of you who don't, I'll nutshell it, but I've been to the top of the company, paid insane amount of money on a month, like what people earn in a year was earning in a month. And then the last company that I was in, it just went terribly wrong. Just to like briefly explain it, and it was out of our hands. And after that point, I was like, I'm never, ever gonna do network marketing again. And not because I don't like network marketing. I love network marketing. It changed my life. And I'm great. I earn an income that people would dream of. But the first two companies I was in, especially the first one, I felt so boxed in. I felt so frustrated. They want entrepreneurs to come and join the business, but then you're not allowed to be an entrepreneur because you can't do anything that goes against what they say. It's like this close to having a job again. And when you get to a certain point, it gets very frustrating. And then, like I said, unfortunately, the last company was just everything's a lesson, and I appreciate every lesson that I get. But it did make me feel like, right, that's where I'm setting up my coaching business. I'm going to be doing business consultancy, strategist and all of that. So I originally got on the phone with Kate because I thought it was going to be an advisory role to help Herbs on the Hill build an affiliate program. It's quite funny, the way it's gone's been really, really organic, a bit like the product really, but it's been really, really natural, because I remember saying once, it wasn't that long ago, but I remember saying to Kate, how has this happened? How am I here building a team? How did that happen? But it's purely because I think I just ended up, I fell in love with everything Kate was saying, her as a person as well. We instantly connected, and the more we talk, the more I understand why we've connected. And I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the whole thing, and I was just well, I know I can help. I know Kate's looking for someone who has experience in building an affiliate team. And I have that. And I really needed to be part of something that I felt that I can be free, and do me. And Kate allows that. And I just thought, it's an energy, it's a feeling. There's no other, I'm not going to give you guys this big long list of things of why this is the most amazing company. It's the energy. You guys probably feel the same way. It's just that's the reason why you're here. I think vibes don't lie. And yeah, I do think taking the energy and that side of it out of it, my knowledge and experience and the way I analyse figures a lot. That's what I've done over the last 8 years. I constantly analyse and I see patterns and growth. And I know this company's just gonna I keep saying to Kate, I hope you're ready. She's like, I'm so ready. I've been waiting for this. So I feel really excited for you guys, because you'll get to see it. You literally will see the company evolve into, it's very likely to be a whopping great big beast of a business. I'm already seeing, and I'm not trying to be that competitive person, but I'm already seeing people from companies that's like, you know, that sells nice soaps and body butters and things. I'm trying to be diplomatic and not mention names, and like essential oil companies and stuff like that. I'm already seeing the heads are turning, you know, the heads are turning already, like what's going on over there. And honestly, I haven't even touched the sides yet. Like we haven't even started. We haven't started at all.
I mean, although I knew what happened was this, it was the product headache balm, that I literally took one review, one product, and it went nuts. And since then, just to interject quickly, because there's a whole other story, the MHRA came along, and they're the Medical Health Regulatory Authority, and basically we've been reported by some big competition. And they were saying, if you're going to play on the playing fields with the big boys, you're going to have to level up. So they forced us to change the name Headache Balm and everything. But they also said, you have such amazing reviews, you should be going for medicinal licensing. And so they're helping me get the medicinal licensing. It's like a few years, the process, and it's $100,000. Just to sort of, so we're going to be funding it as we go. But yeah, as soon as we've got our best-selling product name back, currently it's Little Pot of Magic, and that's the name that our customers hashtagged it. When it went viral, they were hashtagging Little Pot of Magic. So we've named it Little Pot of Magic. But as soon as I can call it the name it had originally, I think it'll be phenomenal, really phenomenal. I think it's going to change everything. Anyway, for the last 5 years, it's really grown in a crazy way, but because I won't borrow money, it has limited the growth to a certain degree. And it's only last year I was able to open a proper factory. So we were sharing we did have like a industrial unit. We were doing the production in there and sending out from there, and we had a fulfillment company sending out. So now we have an actual factory, and the original unit is now just for distribution. So, but now we are ready. That's taken us longer to get here than it would have we gone for funding and investors and all the rest of it. But we've had big companies along the way, big companies. That company that you were talking about, Natasha, with the body butters and things, they tried to buy us. There's lots of companies that have tried to buy us, but I wouldn't compromise. I knew what I wanted, and it wasn't the vision that they had.
Yeah.
So, rightly or wrongly, I stuck to my guns. It's been a slower, harder journey, but here we are. And we are ready. We are really, really ready for this. We can produce millions of pounds worth of product in our factory, and we're also in a place where we can expand as well. So, like as we grow, we may have to, stop and start a few times. In that, we might say, okay, we can't take any more affiliates this month, just to gain control on some things, maybe. But I think we can handle it. I think we can handle the growth.
If we get to a point where you guys have to say we might have to pause the affiliates for a while, I think every single one of us on this Zoom right now would be laughing anyway. We'd be like, all right, no worries, we'll just go to Spain or Greece for a bit, chill out, do what you need to do, and we'll come back.
But the thing, I mean, we have a story, we've worked hard, etc., etc. But the actual magic is in the pots. It's the products that we make. They work. It's not just like there's so many other big companies that have really, really come after me, big time. And they're worried. They're frightened by me because it's good. And our prices are good. And I have a reach of 23 million people on Facebook. Facebook don't even like me. They're so alarmed by the fact that I have this reach that I am permanently being blocked and paused, and for anything that I might, basically the letter I have from them said that my influence is so great that should I say something and people, enough people listen to it, it could create ripples. So they really heavily restrict what I can say and do. I mean, I have barely any access to my business Facebook page. I use a social media management program, and I can post through that. But I mean, I got blocked for 90 days for a post about laughing, about how laughing makes you feel better. I was fact-checked on that. I was fact-checked for laughing making you feel better, and I got blocked for 90 days. I mean, I'm sorry, it's totally ridiculous, you know.
That's crazy. This is why I saw someone say in the chat, go on TikTok. This is why I'm loving it over on TikTok at the moment. I actually created a video. It's not like the best, as in like the quality of the recording or anything. It was just me off the cuff, like filming and stuff. And it's been my best performance. Oh no, aside another one that I did about Danny playing Fortnite on V-Bucks, but that's just a random one that went a bit wild at the time. I think that's when Fortnite was starting to get really big, so I just caught that at the right time. But other than that one, this was my best performing video, and this one was strategy. Although it was off the cuff, it was strategy. So like, I made sure that I would grab their attention in the first couple of seconds and had a call to action, and I told the story in the middle. And that has generated sales for me, like just organic sales that's just come in. So I definitely think there's power in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It's great because we can just, you know, go across the board. I think if you create content on TikTok, there's an app, and I'll share the app with you in the group, but there's an app where you can copy the link into the app and it removes the watermark. And when it removes the watermark, you can post it on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. Like, it's that one piece of content that can be put on all the different platforms. So I definitely think that's worth doing. And obviously, wherever your main platform is right now, it makes sense to promote on that because that's where your market currently is. But TikTok is a great opportunity to just get a whole new network. So that's really cool. But also, like, Kate, tell everyone about the customers that you have.
So they're the best bit, really. They're why, they're the motivation, they're the every blooming thing. I can't tell you how gorgeous our customers are. So, and we've got customers who've been with us from the start, like 26 years, they're still with us now. So in the shop, we had 490 different products. And then when we went viral, it was like the world only knew about one of them. It's not even our best product. It's not even our best product. And we have so much amazing, amazing stuff that's completely overshadowed by the ones that went viral. And they all work. They're all beautiful. Everybody who uses... So I try and make them look pretty, catch people's eye, and then, ultimately try to sell it to them because it smells nice. But it's actually, once they use it, that's when they really, really see the value. And we've got people who say they can't get out of bed without it. We've got people who say things have changed their lives. So apart from the people who just are avid fans who love it and want to keep buying it, you've got people that it really makes a massive, massive difference to. So not everything we do is intentionally therapeutic. We've got beautiful skincare. I mean, I can't even tell, I'm very limited in what I've got here in Spain. We do these serums. They come in a bigger version of this. And you put the serum on first, try sample on your hand, put the serum on first, then put a touch of the moisturiser on the top. The skin texture completely changes. It smells amazing. It sorts out, different depending on what it is. It will sort out all kinds of skin problems. And we've got people who say their confidence has come back. People who thought their skin was so bad they didn't want to go out in public anymore, and now their complexion is completely cleared up. And or people who got really paranoid about the crow's feet that they got, and then they've gone, and now they're like, oh yeah, it's brought back their confidence. So it's really simple things like that, without even making but not even some of the other products which can really, really help with the physical ailment, just the difference it can make in your confidence. One of the things we've seen a lot recently, especially over the whole COVID thing, is anxiety. The anxiety and sleep issues that are shot through the roof. And we have this, I can't tell you how gorgeous our team are. Some of my team have been with me from day one. Some of my team have been for 26 years. One girl, Chloe, she's been with me since, well, more than half her life. You know, there's the team will tell you how amazing that this is. I mean, the online team that we have, they know the product as well. We've got them. The whole thing with what we do with the work that we do is that on social media, on whether people call us, write to us, live chat on the website, even on the website you've got on your version, there's a chat with us thing. We've got a team who are right there, and they are really heart to heart with you, and the customers really respond to that. And so we have constant amazing reviews, which we save all of them. If we see a review, we save it. I'm trying to give you access. So we save the reviews. But my online team will help sell you. They won't give out a link to our general page. They'll say what you need is Phoenix cream, and then your customer will go and find the Phoenix cream, for example, on your website. So you've got a sort of a selling team in us as well. But so the reviews, one of the things that we try and do, we're trying to get this access to you. I think you've got access to it now. But you don't need to do a great long song and dance about any of these products. Somebody says, what have you got for anxiety? Or what have you got for I can't sleep? Or terrible eczema? Or whatever it is. We don't go search for a product review. So we've named all these reviews, like child, 8 years, eczema, whatever. So you can type in sort of keywords and the reviews will come up that are appropriate. Cut and paste it. Let the customer speak for you. You don't need to know everything about these products and like wax lyrical. Our customers will do that for you. And your customers, your new customers that you bring, they'll start doing it for you. That's the whole thing. That's why we've run this word of mouth. I'm blabbering again.
No, you're not at all. I don't know about you girls, but I just love it. I feel like a sponge at the moment. I'm like, just tell me everything. Tell me all the good stories. Tell me how many people have been happy. Tell me how many lives are going to change. Like, it's just, and I don't know, like, these are the typical products that a particular style of woman, like all of us on here, can just completely immerse ourselves in. I don't know about you girls, it's like when you were little and you used to walk in Body Shop and play with the body butters and the skincare and the makeup and whatever. Like, it feels like that, but a whole new era. But yet it's still got that raw, rustic vibe that actually, and they're definitely not shading Body Shop, because like, that's actually where my journey began, and I loved my story there. And I'm forever saying to Kate, this literally makes me feel like, imagine being involved in Body Shop when Anita Roddick set it up all those years ago, when she was tying up soaps with string, and, you know, like, it really makes me feel like and this is why I feel like this is so special, because just imagine, you know, you see where Body Shop is, it's like this, you know, massive beast of a company, but just imagine being part of it when you get to be part of the story too. You get to be part of that growth, and like how we just can indulge in the products, but the products not just because they're girly and lovely and you just feel like so pampered when you use them, but actually for the health benefits too, to know it helps ease aches and pains, it helps ease headaches, it helps with anxiety, it helps with sleep, it helps, you know, actually it helps make a positive difference in people's lives. It's not just the feminine, indulging, pampering experience. It's extra, it's more than that. And like, and another thing, just like, so kind of on topic, slightly off topic, Kate said to me to use these. So when I went live, it was my first live where I was just unboxing everything. I didn't really know what stuff was, and I was just sniffing it. I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. And there was these like little cupcake things, and I was like, I don't know what they are, but they smell amazing. And Kate, you said they were like body melts or something like that. Still don't know what they're called, but anyway. Bath melts. These little things. And you said they're good for like shaving your legs with, like if you rub it on your legs.
Put in the bath or the shower, just rub it directly on the skin and then shave.
Oh, I tried that. I tried that tonight.
It just, the razors, razor goes straight over, rinses off real easy, and you get silky legs after.
Silk doesn't cut like, I tried it tonight. So this is why I'm in pyjamas, because I'm all showered and clean. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try that. So I got my little cupcake thing out. And, oh my God, like, I'm not going to show you my legs, but I'm this close to just whacking my leg on the table and just showing you how lush they actually look. But I still don't think you would see it properly on camera, because it's not really about how they look, it's how they feel. They are like silky soft. And yeah, so you all need to go and get yourself those little cupcake things and go shave your legs. But they are amazing. But then that's everything. I've literally just been sitting here putting on this Pure Rose serum on my skin. I just love it. And I'm doing my friend's wedding makeup. She came over here for a trial the other day. Gosh, it's been years. I used to do bridal makeup back in the day before I hit it big in network marketing. That was what I did. I did bridal makeup. And yeah, so my friend, she was like, I only want you to do my makeup, and so I'm doing it. But she's got such dry skin, like there was nothing that was helping her. Even like a deep cream that she was using, it didn't her skin just felt dry and dehydrated not long after putting this heavy cream on. Anyway, we all know that the makeup is only as good as the base, so I said, well, let's try these on you, like, because your skin's really that dry. So I put the serum on, the Pure Rose serum, and I put, where it was extra dry, I put on the chamomile, geranium and lavender cream. And her skin, that foundation and the finished look just really looked like, wow, it really did. And I mean, don't get me wrong, good makeup's good makeup as well, but good makeup can only take you so far. If you can't get the base right, if you can't get, the canvas in a good place, then the dry skin and all of that is going to come through the makeup no matter how good the foundation is. So when I tried that, and bearing in mind I have got years and years of experience in skincare and makeup and all of that, I really did think, wow, not only do I feel like this is a pure treat when I've just been sitting here now putting it on my skin, it smells amazing. It literally smells like pure rose. It's called Pure Rose, and it's Pure Rose by name, Pure Rose by nature. But it actually is incredible, like using it on other people. And I'm just so excited, and there's so much I want to tell you. I've got so many ideas, and I keep saying, do you know what's really cool? Is I've had ideas that I was doing myself, that I wanted to do myself. And then I said to Kate, I've got this idea. I so want to tell you all, but I kind of want to keep it a surprise so that I can tell you at the right time. But I said to Kate, I've got this idea that I've been wanting to do. And I was telling her as a friend rather than I was just telling her. Anyway, I did think actually it's quite relevant, because I thought she could make an element to it if it was possible. But little did I know that she could make another element to it that I didn't even know about. That you don't sell it on the website, I don't think.
Well, I can put it back on. I took it off because...
Hold fire and we put it back on until we do this thing. Then, but oh my God, girls, you're gonna love it so freaking much. Like, it's gonna be so cool. I still won't tell you, but I'm not gonna, because it will ruin the surprise. But go on.
So say that the stuff that it's, you know, how it worked on your friend's skin.
Yeah.
So there's different creams, different types of skin. So rose is really good, I say, for a more mature skin. Never say old, never say wrinkly, never say never say anything like that ever.
Yeah.
But, you know, so more mature skin, or my favourite is a more thirsty skin.
Yeah.
So one that needs more nourishment. The rose is really good. My skin doesn't. So for me, pure rose is too much. So I use the Radiance, which is like the frankincense one. And it's got frankincense and all sorts of lovely things in there. And I use that with the frankincense cream, and that's amazing. But I mean, I'm 40, I'll be 49 soon. And I use mostly chamomile, geranium and lavender. And there are people that have actually thought my ex-husband was my father. I'm older than him. Not by much. There's only a few months that you know, they were like, oh, you must be very proud of your daughter. So it's good for your skin. And I've got friends who are actually younger than me, and people have thought I was their daughter.
Oh, wow.
Visiting them. Yeah, so like, it's really good for your skin. It actually can make a difference really quickly. It's not like, I mean, within a few weeks, I mean, probably quicker than a few weeks, you'll see the difference. But within a few weeks, or if you were to use it like consistently, you will really, really see some amazing difference in your skin texture and complexion and the whole thing. So it's definitely, the skincare is completely overshadowed, and it's beautiful, really, really, really beautiful.
I now need the Radiant Serum.
Oh my God. Okay, so the Radiant Serum and the frankincense. So I'm going to say roughly. So the frankincense, it's in 4 different sizes of pots, and so I would say anybody in their 30s, it's like absolutely amazing, and the Radiant Serum is amazing. With that, you put the 2 together. The chamomile, geranium, lavender is great for all skins, but particularly good with younger skins, or maybe hormonal or spotty and all that kind of stuff as well going on. It really, chamomile, geranium and lavender, it's an amazing combination. Chamomile is very, very healing. Geranium balances out your hormones and the levels within your skin. And the lavender is also very sort of healing. And so you put almost cleanse, tones and moisturizers all at the same time. It's an amazing cream. So I always say that one definitely on the younger people. But I mean, I also use it a lot. I mean, it's a lighter one. The Neroli hand cream that I made smells just like orange blossom. It's insane. I can't tell you. We've got it in a roll-on. We've got it in. What's this?
It's really lovely. I love it.
We've got an oil, shower gel, roll-on, eye gels. I mean, it's insane. It's so beautiful. The cream was I put too much on my hands, and so I just smothered it all over my face as well. Then I've been addicted to it for my face, so much so that I took hand cream off the label, and I don't really know what skin type it really would do. I've never really Googled to see what it does specifically. It's gorgeous on your face, absolutely gorgeous on your face. This one here actually, this is a shower gel. You can kind of see it's separated. That's because it's natural. Just shake it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just give it a shake. There we are. So just give it a little shake. The little story, going off a piece of it. The bows on the top, and now they've got bows on everything. And now we're doing washi tape, because when I started in the market stalls, got metal and glass, and they contracted with different temperatures on the market stalls throughout all weathers, hot, cold, the whole thing. And so what would happen is you'd get tiny drips where the glass and the metal contracted. So I started tying these bows around the top just to catch the drip. And that's how they came about. But we're obviously not out in the market still selling it in all weathers anymore. But during COVID, it got really hard to get the raffia. So I switched to washi tape. So sometimes you'll get bows, Sometimes you'll get washi tape, but there'll be something on it. There'll be something pretty. I can't, yeah, it would just be boring if it didn't have something pretty attached to it. I love that. I love all the bows. Labels, we're switching to stickers, which we're printing ourselves, but there's still paper labels on quite a few things. And we have done nearly £1 million in sales in a year doing paper labels and raffia and all the hand. I just get more people doing it. And there's loads of people, my friends all sat at home tying bows. In fact, I've had some very famous people. I don't name drop our customers. We've had some people who are very famous who work for us, who have worked for us in between things. And but one of my favourites, my absolute favourite, is often at Christmas I'm trotting on the street saying to my friends, do your kids want to do something? Help me out. I'm trying to make boxes. I need to make loads of boxes and stuff things with hay. And anyway, I was getting really desperate. And Jeremy knew that I was getting desperate. And so in the end, he said, well, this is Jeremy Wade, you know, from River Monsters, the TV programme, River Monsters. He catches crazy, monstrous-looking fish in the rivers and travels the world and writes books and stuff. Anyway, bless his little heart. He could see I was getting more and more frantic trying to find help, and very kindly offered to help me. And he has tied thousands and thousands of bows and stuck stickers on things for me, just as a favour, really, to help me out. I always find that very funny. Yeah, that was a very nice, kind thing for him to do for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
You have had quite a few, like, high class. There is, just so you guys know, there is some really high class celebrities that actually use these products and have done for, like, high level celebrities. So you know, that's pretty cool.
One of my favourites is working on a Christmas market. I'm not going to say the name, you'll guess it. An extremely beautiful woman under her umbrella, buying our stuff when her record was up #1, the Under the Umbrella one. I'm not going to say the name, but you'll know. I always thought that was hilarious. She was under my umbrella at my store with that. It was fantastic.
I love that.
Yeah. No, and actually another famous person for us years and years ago was actually, you may or may not know, James Wong. He does those books, like, I think Grow Your Own Drugs and some TV programmes and Radio 2. But I met him when he was, I think, about 18 or 19. I was heavily pregnant. We just opened our shop in Covent Garden, and I went outside and I saw a phone on the floor. I picked it up and I said, does this belong to you? And he said, oh, no. And I said, well, if anybody's looking, I've got it on the counter in here. I'm taking it in. He said, oh, I love this shop. It's my favourite shop. And I said, thank you. We got chatting and he said, there's one in Bath where I lived. And I said, well, that's my shop too. I live in Bath. And we got chatting anyway. He eventually came and asked me for a job. And because of me, he changed direction and changed to Ethno-Bosnian herbalism and all the rest of it. And so my son was a baby, so we're looking at 18, 19 years ago. And now he's a real name in it. It's amazing.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think I've really, really enjoyed being able to share with you guys a little bit more of what the company's about. You guys have got to get to know Kate a little bit more. You can see now why I was just like, this is where I want to be. Like, I love it here. Like, and I just feel really excited for the growth. I know it's going to have incredible growth. And if you guys, what I love about it is if you don't want to do a single thing, then that's absolutely okay. And if you want to completely change your life with this business by blowing it up yourself, then that's also very much okay. Like, it's very, like, there's the support there for you. And the one thing I would say is moments like this, like the calls, if you are someone who did want to start attracting other people into having a look at what you're doing and you want to build an affiliate team of your own, then I would be using this moment right now. Like literally, I've seen companies go from $1 million company, like just getting by, which $1 million sounds a lot, but when you compare it to like the big guns, but I've been involved in companies that was just doing $1 million that ended up being $1 billion companies, like 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, $1 billion, and it grew that way in about a 5-year scale. You're right now on the call directly with the owner of this company. She's telling you the history and the story and, you know, the passion she has for the products and the ingredients and what it does. And this is really cool. This is really special. And this is what I keep saying, like when I'm on the lives or in conversations with you guys that I've had, like it's just a really, really special moment in time. And when you get off this Zoom, I would honestly be sharing that like quite loud and proud and publicly going, boss, like this is pretty cool. And what is it, like people can join for free. They don't have to jump through hoops to earn the money that they actually earn. In my opinion, if you've built a team, you should be able to get paid a bit in the end. Like, you shouldn't have to keep jumping through hundreds of hoops to just get the growth you created. That's the biggest thing here, aside from how amazing everything that you've already heard, is the fact that the simplicity of how people can earn here and the opportunity is wild. Like, it's crazy. Like, there isn't anything else out there. I know every company says it, but this is so true. Like, there isn't any company out there that matches it. There just isn't. There's affiliates out there where you can get your affiliate link and you can sell and get your commission, and then obviously there's network marketing, you know, that's also quite profitable and you can earn a lot of money. I'm one of those people who has earned a ton of money from it, but then, like I said, you have to jump through hoops. You're really boxed in. You can't do this, you can't do that. You've got all the benefits of network marketing, all the benefits of affiliate mushed together without a lot of the things that's frustrating. Now, I'm not going to say there's never going to be things that won't frustrate us. Business is business. Like, whether you're on your own, anyone here who has tried to do their own business outside of affiliate or network marketing will tell you that there's always things that test you, that you have to get round and all of that. That's the entrepreneur, the life of an entrepreneur. So I'm not going to say that you're never going to get that, but what I am saying is it's pretty close to the best it's going to ever get. Like, I really do, you know, it excites me. It really, really, really excites me. And I just feel, in my opinion, I'm like, well, I don't understand why not every single person on the planet wouldn't be doing this right now. So, yeah, I'm going to leave you with Kate to close the call. And but I would be really, really, really screaming from the rooftops after this call.
Oh, well, I will say, I was 26 years in this. It is the most feel good you're ever going to feel good about. It's amazing. It feels gorgeous to you yourself. It feels good to do something that's good, and it feels so damn good when those customers come up to you. They're everything to me. We can respond really fast. So if somebody says to me, well, somebody's looking for a product that will help with this, that, and the other, we can make it. If we haven't got it, we'll make it. You know, and actually, the other thing is I'm going to say very quickly, we can pretty much, within the range that we've got, we can help anybody with anything in some way. So there's not a solution that we can't, there's nothing that we can't be part of the solution for, if not the solution. And that's an amazing thing. Because we're making everything ourselves, and we're using gorgeous ingredients, making quite a volume, we get good prices. We don't need to charge ridiculous prices for essential oils like some of these other. Honestly, it makes me cringe when I see these other essential oil companies, because I'm not saying the stuff isn't good. I'm just saying my product that's way less is as good, if not better, and as natural. They're not the only ones doing the most natural this, that, and the other, or the only oils that will have this benefit. That's not true. You know, a good essential oil is a good essential oil. So I think it's special, and I think it's real, and it's realistically priced. I don't want it out of people's range. So that's my main thing, really. I want everyone to feel it.
I love that.
Well, blathering on again.
Can I just ask a question, Kate, if that's okay? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ship international? Nelly, I can't even say it there. And what does like the postage and the customs look like? Do you know?
Yeah, I do. We were doing quite a bit of international sales prior to Brexit. And since Brexit, we've pretty much had to stop it because, and we will send, but we've stopped promoting it because the customs fees mean that people don't want to, you know, they're spending like £40 on a thing and then they have to pay 20% in customs and their postage. And then what happens is the package then gets stuck in customs. Nobody wants to pay and collect. Then it comes back to us and then we have to refund, and we've lost all the time trying to sort the stuff out, the problem out. We have to start refunding the customer. We've lost out on the postage, which if it's international, that's not cheap. We're looking probably about £8.50 or something like that. If it's somewhere like Australia, it could be £12. And it depends on the rate. We really pretty much charge the Royal Mail charge, and then just add a little bit extra onto the packaging. It's not a profit making. Lots of companies, they do it almost like a profit making thing. We don't do that. It's literally, and we find Royal Mail is the best. So we can do international, but the customs charge kind of doesn't really make it brilliant. The plan is, I live in Spain currently because of a health condition, but I have found promises. I really want it. I really, really want it. It's a shop, and it has a unit behind it where we could make, and then if we were making here, then we could find a fulfillment company, say somewhere centrally like Germany or Czech or somewhere like that, and we could send it there in bulk, and then they could distribute. And then if we're doing that, then we wouldn't have the customs charges if we can distribute from Spain or from somewhere in Europe, make it here. So we'll keep everything going in the UK as it is, but I want to start the production here in Spain. I'd love to do it this year, so we will see. But yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, well.
Thank you.
Right. So because a few of us are here in Ireland, we're considered, I suppose, international at the minute. Are we going to be having to do having to face customs charge? Just so you know.
Okay, so currently we have found that if you write gift on the box, most of the time it goes through.
Okay.
So,
potluck.
yeah, so the occasionally, you know, one comes up, but we try and write like it's a birthday present kind of thing,
Okay.
and then it goes through, and then people generally don't get hit, but the odd one gets stuck. But Charlie, one of Natasha's great pals, she's said that she's 10 minutes from the border. So we are looking at the option, because she wants to distribute our stuff over in Ireland as well. So we're looking at an option of getting like a van full of stuff over that we could take it in, and then she could just go to the border, get it, bring it over, because there's no border stops or anything like that. And then she can distribute it. And that way we've got Ireland covered without the customs. So we're working on it. So hopefully we'll
That's quite cool. Yeah, I live in Donegal myself, and I'm only about 15 minutes from the border actually, so yeah, that would suit me. But I suppose people further down south.
Where do we get it to in Ireland that we can sort of then hand it over, as it were, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure we get something worked out on it.
yeah, so hopefully by May we'll have figured out a way to distribute within Ireland easily, and then hopefully before the end of the year we'll have the rest of the world opened up again if I can get some production happening here in Spain. I miss it terribly. I spend my whole life in this little office, you know. all the stuff I'm really good at, I don't get much of a chance to do at the moment. So, yeah, I'd love to be able to do it here. Fingers crossed. And then we'll have some new products as well.
Exactly.
Right, well, probably over an hour now. You probably will want a cup of tea.
Lauren has friends in the States who
Yeah,
love the
I
products.
definitely want to hit out on Germany and America.
We have an affiliate in America. She's actually watching on the live now.
Hello.
So like we're going global already, guys, and like we've not even started. Not really.
Yeah, I have a friend in the States, actually. He works in television, but he's a disabled actor. He's got cerebral palsy. And he does a lot, you know, he has a lot of massages. And the reason why he's as able-bodied as he still is because of essential oils and massage and things like that. And I just think your products would be perfect way to kind of, you know, get them to him. And, do you know what I mean? Because one of his main goals, I mean, he's been in... I shouldn't really kind of name drop that again. He's been on TV, he's in Breaking Bad, and so he's, you know, and he's very active in actors in the disabled community. And yeah, so I think your products would be great, and his mum's a full-on hippie.
Well, I have a lot of... I grew up around the world. I was born in New Zealand. There's barely a country I haven't lived in. I mean, it's just, I was dragged pillar to post as a child. And, but I have a lot of family in Canada and the States. I don't know, so getting stuff to Canada and the States is not a problem for us, really. We could do that. My aunt has a foundry with loads of big buildings, so we could store quite a lot of stuff there. So I think it's definitely on the cards. I think before the end of the year, we will have got ourselves probably at least back into Europe and definitely Canada and America.
I can't wait. Like, this is gonna be insane. This is gonna, like, okay, let's take away all the pretty, girly, lovely products. Like, this is gonna make a lot of people a lot of money. Like, people are gonna get really rich. Like, that's the red personality coming out of me now, where I'm just like, if you think about how it is now and where it's gonna go, it actually blows my mind. Genuinely blows my mind.
It's taken us a long time to adjust out of retail to be fully online, and the costs of running an online business are absolutely huge. You kind of think, you've got the cost of your website or whatever. But if you don't have advertising, you've got nothing. If you don't have team working that social media, you've got nothing. I can't tell you how labour intensive it's separate to the labour intensiveness of making £1 million worth of things with paper labels that we print, stick on, and then tiny little bows and everything. I mean, I am not even joking. Each label, the paper labels that we still have, so some of the, there you go. So that's a sticker from our new printing machine that we've got. And then this is still the old style with the paper label. I mean, we literally would put that paper through the printer one time to print flowers on it one way. Then I make them turn it around to print it the other way, so the flowers are all randomly scattered across the page. And then they can print the text. And then they cut it all out with scissors, and then they sit there with quick stick. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. So we are labour intensive making it, but it's labour intensive to run it. I can't tell you how labour intensive it is to do it with a personal touch. But we are ready now. It's been a long time coming, getting ready to be able to put ourselves in a position to be able to take on a much bigger market. Having a fact, I don't know, before Christmas, I went over actually, just to check out. I'll tell you the story. I went over to Froome to check because they're saying they didn't have certain stock. I'm thinking, it's crazy. I've spent so much money on these ingredients. We must have this stock. I needed to see it for myself. So I went over and had a look, realised we were exploding at the seams. So I thought, well, we need to get outside, found another unit and set up this factory. And got like machines and everything. And we bought it all. We paid for it all. And I'm like, I don't know, seeing these things going, it's just, I can't tell you, it's insane. So we're making all the product from scratch, but the decanting process we're starting to automate, which is going to save a lot of hassle. But I cried. I stood there and I cried because I couldn't believe how big it had got. I couldn't believe that we have arrived at this place. I can't describe what it's like. I literally in this office, working, and then I knew it was growing. I knew it was, I knew the numbers were getting bigger and all the rest of it. But to actually go and see how physically we have grown and things were now automated, and just the fact that printing machine and I can't tell you. It was a really, Pam, who's been with me from the beginning, Jeremy, we just stood there sobbing. We're just like, how has this happened? It's amazing. It's an amazing thing that we've done.
It is really amazing, and I love that we all now know that part of the story and we get to be part of the next big growth of taking it. I just feel like I've got goosebumps. I'm happy. I feel so happy. Like, take everything else away, there's this major feeling of just being content and having that feeling of being in the right place and knowing that we're all gonna, like, this is just Hayley's just said it's just the beginning. And I can actually see us as it all grows and stuff. I can see us having some really cool affiliate events, and the community that we're creating here is also it's going to be amazing. It really is. There's a lot to look forward to, and I love the fact that we get to be part of the journey of this amazing company. But yeah, with all that said, I think we're gonna love you and leave you. But thank you so much for jumping on the call tonight. Feel free to tag me in any of your posts that you do. If you're gonna do a post about it, feel free to tag me in. I don't want to speak for Kate, but Kate, are they okay to tag you in? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, feel free to tag us in your posts because obviously we like to read them all. But yeah, just really, really excited for the future. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping on. We're going to be doing regular lives and Zoom calls, more product knowledge, training, and, just like whatever we could do that's going to help you grow your business. We'll be jumping on lives and sharing. Maybe they won't all be as long as this. They're like, some might just be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some might be as long as this again. It depends on what the subject is. I suppose this one was a really special one because it was a chance for you to all, meet Kate, hear the story, and it was really, really cool. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for jumping on, and we'll speak to you all soon. Speak to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.